Alright, y'all, welcome back to the video. We're currently rolling up the Tractor Supply. You saw from the title and thumbnail. What arrived at the post office this morning was our baby chicks, our turkeys, and I'm super jacked, man. We got 20. I'll explain why I got so many and just why I wanted them in general, but they were supposed to come tomorrow. I signed up for the tracking information, and it's been pending for the last 2 days, and I got a call this morning at 6 o'clock saying that they're at the post office, and you hear them chirping in the background. So we're just gonna go try to get something just to kind of hold them from now while we figure it out. So let's run into Tractor Supply and see what we can get. So for chickens, this is why you just don't buy shit that is already pre-made. It's little stuff like this. It's damn $400. We can do better than that. Alright, y'all, jumping back in. I'm stoked. We're kind of talk more about what I got. Like I said, I needed a day to build it. I literally just got back in town. I got 1,000 things going on, and I was supposed to get information when they were getting shipped. But they're here now. There's nothing we can do about it. I think what I got is just going to hold them good for now. And I mean, it's 110 gallons. I'll show you guys when we get to the house. But next stop is the post office, because I guess they don't deliver to the house. So let's go pick them up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That'll go with
You too. We just made it to the house. This is what I'm thinking. Like I said, it's raining. I didn't think they were gonna be coming today, but I was just gonna build them something like a little coop. Pretty much just a wooden box with something with the latch that I can open up and just kind of get to them. But all these little turkeys pretty much need is just something enclosed, a little bit of heat, a little bit of food and water. So this is kind of what I'm working with today. This is a 110 gallon, I guess, just people you can really use it for anything. It's for water, it could be, I mean, whatever you want to do with it, it's yours. I could probably stretch out, and I mean, I think it's going to be plenty big for these little turkeys for now, and it sure worked pretty good. I'm going to show you guys kind of what heat I'm going to be running for them, the food I picked up. I got the wood shavings, their water, just kind of simple. But as of right now, let's look at the turkeys. Look at these little dudes, man. They're so freaking cool. Turkeys are friendly. They're just awesome pets to have. Kind of what I wanted to get. They're already jumping trying to fly, man. I have 20 total. You have to order 20 for them to be shipped. I have 7 gray slates. I have 7 roll palms. And I let my girlfriend pick 6 random. That's why we got some browns and black ones. Who the hell knows what they're gonna be? But all of them are unsexed. We won't know until they get a little bit older. Guys, extremely cool. I'm super jacked. What I want to do now is just go ahead and get the wood shavings in their little home. I'll get their water, food, and heat set up. For the food I bought for them, I have mealworms, which is just really good high protein for these little turkeys. And just a wild gain 30% protein pellet just to get them started out. If you guys are asking why I even got turkeys, honestly, I don't know. I love the birds a lot, especially from this turkey season, just being able to be around them. If I can, study these, they're heritage turkeys, but they'll just be cool to have. Legally, I can't release these into the wild because if they have a disease that can affect wild game birds, it kind of goes for a lot of animals you can kind of pen raise. You really can't do that with. Over at the farm, there's a giant pen. I'll show you guys here in a little bit what they're going to be going in. So once they outgrow this, we'll move them over there, and we're pretty much going to have farm turkeys at the farm. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and set up their home. Alright, so they're pretty much set up. Like I said, it's extremely easy. I'm gonna show you guys kind of like the heating source I got going for them. I wanted to go with a heating pad over a heating lamp because if they are gonna be outside and not watched constantly, I mean, it's kind of a hazard. That's what a heating pad looks like. They just kind of hide up underneath, and I kind of arc the back down a little bit so they can all fit in there. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but they'll get the warm. Got the food set up, we have their shavings, their water's ready to rock and roll to turn upside down. For tonight, we'll bring them inside just because I'm just kind of running out of time for today. Now let me know what you think. I truly believe if I just go get a sheet of plywood, I'll just cut some inserts around the container, but I feel like once I do that, they can kind of be left outside. Just don't want them to get soaked, but that's what I'm thinking. If I just put the plywood, they should be good to go. I'm gonna let my little gang of turkeys out in the grass and just see what they do. We should be able to catch them. It's so cool, guys, just letting them like free range. Like one, you guys probably saw in the B-roll, grabbed a worm. I mean, the more naturally they're out here, like not relying on us for food, I think the better they're gonna be, like kind of at the farm and stuff. So every day I'm gonna try to let them out here and just like run around and just let them naturally graze. Is what these birds wildly should do, even though they're heritage bred. My girlfriend is counting 24. We only ordered 20. I'll be amazed if they sent, you know, $40 worth of free birds. So I'm gonna try to herd all of them up, and we're gonna throw them in their little house and see how many we actually have. There's one on my foot. We'll start with him. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19, 1, 22, 23. Are we missing one? Oh, you got one in your pocket. 24. Son of a man. How do they miscount? I'm thinking once they get their feathers, we'll bring them to the property. And if this isn't big enough, guys, we'll go get something bigger for them. All right, so we got them moved inside, and I'm gonna just try to sneak in there because they're all sleeping and they're quiet, which is, they haven't been quiet since we've had them. And I woke them. Son of a gun. There they are. Learning that they're very attached birds. I mean, you play music, they fall asleep. They hear your voice, they wake up. It's just, they want to be with you, and it's just a lot of little things can set them off, but also makes them super quiet. They're going to be great, and now I want to take you guys out to the property so you can actually see what the overall plan is going to be and where these birds will stay once they get the size. All right, y'all, it's the next day. We're out here on the farm, currently working on another video. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. We got the trail camera set up and something down there. Can't show you. I think we're going to have some good results, but I want to take y'all over to the other section of the property and show you guys where our turkeys are going to be staying. Needs a little love and care to get it functional, but it's nothing we can't knock out, so let's go check it out. All right, so we got some stuff in the way, but like I said, this thing is going to be absolutely perfect. It's about the biggest coop I've seen. I wouldn't build something this big for them, so the fact that this is here ready to go right now, you can't beat this. Like I said, we got to move some stuff around and clean it out and whatnot, but I mean, that is plenty good. I forgot what this was used for at one point. But if y'all can see, it's enclosed. It just needs a little love and care. Take a step back. It's a pretty big pen. So that pen is going to be absolutely perfect. So I just want to run you guys over there and just show you what they're going to be going to after around 8 weeks is when I think they're recommending it's the best time to let a turkey kind of be outside for as long as you really need them to. This is now day 2 that we've had the turkeys, and sadly 2 of them have already passed. One of them that we call Tiny obviously was the smallest one, and then one of our black Spanish turkeys wound up passing too. You can just kind of tell when it's going on. I think that's why they sent 24, because if you order 20, probably I'm thinking around 4 or 5 of them are gonna die once they get past this like week 2 week mark. Whatever is still living, I think is gonna do the best. So it just, guys, it's just life. It just kind of happens when you want to raise little chicks like this. Chickens, ducks, it all kind of happens. We're doing everything we can to make them have good lives, but you know, sometimes you can't save them all. If y'all have any ideas for what I should do with these turkeys, like I said, we're gonna honestly just keep them as pets and just kind of have them at the farm. They're gonna be really cool. When I messed up, they're blue slates, not gray slates. I ordered all beautiful turkeys, and then once they're full size, they're gonna be pretty cool. And y'all let me know too, how do I tell them apart from sex? They're saying the heads, the eye sockets, if they're bigger, some have more rounder heads, and as they're growing, they kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if there's a different way of telling me, guys, let me know, because I'm really hoping out of 22 now. We're gonna have at least 5, 6, 7 toms, but we won't know, only time will tell. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any suggestions y'all want to see, you know what to do, leave in the comments down below. I appreciate you watching. Until next time, Linton Bass TV.